edition of NBA basketball. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Puts up a three. Morris passes to Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way. I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Leonard, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
George against Edwards. Out to Conley. To the wing on the left. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Conley's shot is off. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook dishes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Leonard inside. McDaniels defending. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Marcus Morris. Here's Edwards. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. Left side, Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Outside for George. Outside Leonard. .46 seconds left in the first. Westbrook passes to Leonard. They need this. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Conley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
That one is off.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. Outside Leonard. Back to Plumlee. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he gets that open.
And an overpowering first quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 5. Leonard dishes to George. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks to McDaniels. Zubats against Towns. Count it. Towns has got 11 points. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Conley finds Towns. 6 to shoot. He can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Plumlee with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Leonard has it in the corner. Zubats the pass to Plumlee. On the wing, George. McDaniels defending.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Leonard, no luck. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside for George. Plumlee with a screen on him. George dishes to Plumlee, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
A kick out to Towns. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Westbrook passes to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Plumlee. The 3 from George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves leading by 13. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Out to Edwards. And he goes right over Mason, Plumlee, and slams it down.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Highland passes to Batum. Drains the three-pointer.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Conley feeling it out. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. The pass to Highland. Powell against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Nifty move. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, David.
20, the Timberwolves. 30.
Let's put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky!
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point guard position.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Here's Anderson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Here's Prince. The shot, no good. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Powell kicks to Batum. Back to Powell. basket counts.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Let's welcome to the floor your Clippers Racers. For your Clippers Racers. Here we go, fans.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Give it up for your Clippers Spirit Dance.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Good on the shot. Towns has got 17.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Outside for Batum. Powell down low. Working on McDaniels. Pass to Highland. Over Conley. No good with the wing jumper. Minnesota leading by 7. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Batum with the steal. Highland passes to Powell. Pass to Highland. Towns with the steal. McDaniels kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Here's Highland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Paul George is subbed in for Eric Gordon.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Morris outside. Edwards against George. The pass to Zubac. 2 on the clock. Off target from the baseline. Minnesota leading by 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Conley. Gobert trying to get open. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Westbrook against Conley. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Tries again. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Gobert can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. Morris into the lane. Leonard looking around. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the lane. That's 7 points for Paul George.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
McDaniels passes to Towns. 19 seconds left to play in the third. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. Conley against Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley kicks to Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point basket.
Towns has got 11 points in the quarter. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away.
And your Clippers,
And let's Let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Here's Westbrook driving to the basket. Off target at the rim.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Edwards drives in. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of this caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Lets the three fly, and the Clippers miss again. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Edwards against George. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
He's off on the second. Clippers trail by 6. Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Lock at 6. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
To Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. And just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Outside
Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his third.
Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to a shot when he wants to.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Conley dishes to Towns. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Clippers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard finds Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Plumlee with it. Zubac the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
Clippers trail by 5. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. George with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. George looking over the floor. Rebound, Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Outside, George. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Edwards. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
George, no good. Now here's Edwards. And so Minnesota takes the win. They see. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Going inside, kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Offensive board. Pass to Zubac. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Westbrook, the pass to George. Launches it. Durant pulls it in. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Leonard. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. It's George on the drive. Pass to Westbrook. For 3. George's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Booker against George. Booker attacking. And there's the rejection. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's George. That one no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Booker for 3. He drops it from range. Booker's got 6.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive. We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Durant, pass to Paul. Now Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Westbrook outside. George outside. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a but I love to see him get up.
Now Paul. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Leonard left side. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. George outside. And It's all tied up. George has got 6.
You see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Outside Paul with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They
Please give a big round of applause for the Clippers Youth Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. George passes to Morris. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 9.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep breath.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Booker goes in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Ball against Westbrook. Leonard for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
George against Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got 9.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Pass to Durant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. Morris sets a screen. Westbrook with it. Morris passes to Leonard. Pulls up. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Durant. The Clippers grab the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. 3-pointer. Here's Zubac. George for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Outside Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got his second basket. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Look
below. You got no chance of defending him right there. George outside. And there's the drive. The kick out to Morris. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Paul against Westbrook. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker finds Paul. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Booker with it. Shoots over Westbrook. And that one hits the back iron. Pass to Zubac. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With the score, your Clippers 18, the Suns 21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Suns shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Highland. Over to the wing. Batum, left side. For the lead. Highland misses. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Graham. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble. Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Back to Batum. Soft touch off the glass.
2-6-8, but really sneaky with those long arms. You go inside and score.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Baisley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Here's Highland, guarded by Ross. Now here's Gordon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Highland misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Nice shot by Ross.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Shamet, no good. The Clippers trail. Batum, right side. For the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Ross on the wing, defended by Gordon. Nice shot by Ross. Ross has got 6 here in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Powell. Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Batum outside. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Ross. Rips it home off a terrific move.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Into the lane. And the basket by Highland. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Warren. Powell with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Highland. And that one is stopped right through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Ross. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon on the wing. This for the tie. Here's Plumlee. For 3, Powell. Plumlee, the second chance points on the tip in. And this game is tied up now.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Ross for 3. On target from range. Ross has got 11 points here in the second half. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. He got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top, leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, these nights where he just decides to start dominating offensively, and Paul George making it look like that tonight.
Booker fires from way outside, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Suns lead by 1. Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. Just 4 to shoot. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Paul. And the layup is good.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Pass to Zubats. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Leonard, count it, and the foul. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and 1. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Outside Durant. Takes a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Can't get it to drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They can be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction. And that's what a guy like Westbrook will do for you, willing his team forward in these big moments.
And Booker puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half. Westbrook against Paul. George for three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Booker. 1:21 left in the fourth. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Morris, a screen on Paul. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And this is the thing about Westbrook. He wants to take the responsibility when it matters most.
Pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Booker, pass to Durant. He connects!
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. George for three. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Paul. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Westbrook finds George. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so they foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Drafted first overall, Ayton's had to deal with some high expectations from the very start of his career. He's looking to deliver right here. Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
Paul George at the line for three.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under
18.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
makes the first of 3, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one, and they barely squeezed out the win.
To the best kid in the hall.
tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Just 3 to shoot. Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Paul. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Towns. There's the triple. Conley's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it. after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And it's the Suns with the ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. KD against Towns. KD drives in and finished off by KD.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And Edwards drops them both. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Towns. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And the pass to Ayton. KD looking around. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Paul penetrating. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago. Scoring in the paint against the tightest defense.
Towns with it. He's picked up by KD. Towns the screen. McDaniels passes to Towns.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul against Conley. The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. The kick out to Towns. Three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to KD. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by one. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. And Booker puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
All against Conley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The kick out to Towns. Second chance effort. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Paul. Conley, the pass to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination, the shooting and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Booker finds Paul. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards passes to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, kicks it out to Booker. Ball outside, pass to KD. Booker looking around. Stolen by Conley. Outside, Edwards. Conley against Booker. Pass to Towns. Pulls it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns trail by 4. Here's a Kogi. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Durant down low. Over by Conley. Durant, that one a little long. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Gobert kicks to Towns. McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is, fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert, no good. Suns trail by 4. Booker dishes to Paul. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. And the Suns miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Gobert. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Paul. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Paul passes to Durant. For three at Kobe. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
20. The Suns. 14.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Warren, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Prince outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For three, Ross drills it from outside. Ross has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Anderson's shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Landale. Prince against Warren. Shamet kicks to Ross. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the pass to Shamet. Here's Landale. And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Noel. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Timberwolves leading by 5. Kicks to Prince. Out to the right wing. Takes it inside. Timberwolves passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Suns trail by 5. Shamet the pass to Ross. Launches it. And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Ross with it, pass to Shamet. Pass to Baisley. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Ross. To end the run. And there's the drive. Here's Landale. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Suns trail by 8. 1:10 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Ross with it. Now by Anderson.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And another three for Minnesota.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Shamet kicks to Ross. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Prince. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Up again. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Paul passes to Booker. Now the pass to Okogie. Stolen by McDaniels. And here comes the break. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. He gets that one.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Conley up top, defended by Paul. And Edwards with the stop.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Now Booker. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive plays, getting it done. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. Paul kicks to KD. Inside. Here's Ayton. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Towns. Great D that time from Durant. Suns trail by 9. At the elbow, Paul. Back to KD. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Booker. Over Edwards. Lock at 6. Paul kicks to Ayton. Over Gobert.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Conley against Paul. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Booker. Pass to KD. Into the lane. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Here's Edwards. Oh, good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Okogie, the pass to Booker. He dishes it to KD. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, you get a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Ayton a screen on Towns. Here's KD. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Edwards against Booker. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Laces one from 3.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Ayton finds Booker. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Side Edwards. And so Minnesota takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Plumlee against Towns. Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. Oh, the stuff! Here's George. And there's the drive. And George with the jam.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Outside Conley. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Unable to get that one.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Plumlee finds Leonard. Back to Plumlee. Leonard against Towns. Shot by Leonard, no good. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
And so here are the Clippers. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Leonard for 3. Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's George. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Now here's Plumlee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. McDaniels against Westbrook. George for 3, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
George's shot is off.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Leonard. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, the emphatic rejection. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Out to Leonard. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
And here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Towns. Oh, misses the dunk. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Even Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Here's Edwards after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Gobert, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to George. 4 on the clock. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Conley up and in on the layup. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Awesome.
Get out the way.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Here's Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going. To the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great wins.
All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
And Edwards slams it in.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Westbrook, the pass to George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has gotten 4 this quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Conley passes to Towns. Over Plumlee. Outside Conley. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Leonard finds Westbrook. Back to Leonard. And here's the fast break. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Towns.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. The shot won't fall. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard outside. Pass to George. 1:21 left to play in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Oh, deflected. Zubac passes to George. Knocks down the long change. George has got 5.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. George against Edwards. Pass to Plumlee. It's George on the wing. Over Edwards. That doesn't go either for George.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley passes to Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Now Westbrook. Leonard for 3. And so we wrap up the first half. The team.
19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Taurean Prince, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. The Clippers trail. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Covington against Anderson. Pass to Noel. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Now Gordon. And there it is for him.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Prince. Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team.
That one misses.
At the line for Minnesota, Naz Reid.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Gordon on the wing. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Reed. Now Anderson. Covered by Covington. Back to Reed. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He misses the free throw.
Naz
off on the second. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Covington passes to Powell. Right side Covington. Back to Powell. Pass to Gordon. Releases. Anderson pulls it down. And Minnesota has possession. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Prince with the bucket.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Here's Highland. Another shot. For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince on the attack. Pass to Anderson. And here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. It's deflected.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
2 minutes.
Gordon, the pass to Powell. Gordon with it. This one for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Here's Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Pass to Batum. Out to Gordon. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Now here's Batum. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Prince. Back to Reed. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Here's Prince. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
To the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Noel, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence. No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Powell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Covington against Anderson. Second chance shot. Highland controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top. Ups. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota in the lead. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the Clippers with the ball. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Leonard outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. And for Minnesota, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Westbrook against Conley. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Plumlee. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
George drives in. Over Edwards. George passes to Zubac. That shot off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as many as 11. Towns, and the layup falls.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Westbrook against Towns. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. George outside. Fires from deep. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. McDaniels inside, pounded by Westbrook. The Clippers running out of time. George passes to Leonard. George outside. From behind the arc. The Clippers rebound. Here's Zubac. Buries the easy one.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Conley passes to Towns. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley goes in. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And Gobert with the stuff. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Zubac. He's guarded by Conley. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Westbrook with it. Towns covering. McDaniels against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. Count it.
Tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Edwards against George. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Great D that time from Zubac. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
George passes to Zubac. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George, no good. Left side Conley. with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy.
experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And here's George. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for George. Shot from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Yeah, way to play and attack both and get to the line.
And George drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Booker outside. And the rejection by Zubac. Ayton dishes to Booker. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. And George. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
That one goes. Count it.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Out to KD. It's rebounded by Leonard. Stolen by Durant. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Westbrook. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from KD. Westbrook passes to George. The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Durant dishes to Booker. Back to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 7.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. And the rejection by Zubac. Morris passes to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Okogie. Here's Ayton. Picks it out to Paul. KD looking around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Outside, George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Right side, George. Back to Leonard. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Now, here is George. Pass to Zubac. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Paul George.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Here's Paul. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Leonard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Leonard's got 5 now.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Booker, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
On the wing, George. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Outside Leonard, driving the lane. Pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Booker outside. KD sets the pick for Booker. That shot off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Booker. Paul George making his last shot. Now here's Booker. He has 6.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's George. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 10. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Morris. Booker outside. Ayton in the corner. Outside, KD. And there's the pass to Okogie. Paul kicks to KD. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Booker with no one around. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. George finds Leonard. Now George. That doesn't go either for George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Westbrook passes to George. The three. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. And stolen by Booker. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here's Leonard from three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. 17-point lead, their biggest. Ross sets a screen for Payne. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. Second chance shot. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
your Suns, 34. The Clippers, 17.
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They got Terrence Ross, also Cameron Payne out there. And it's Landale in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Highland. Payne covering. Up top, Powell. It's good from the top of the key. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Suns leading by 16. Payne with it. Outside Warren. Ross on the wing. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pushing it up. Ross with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Over in the corner, Warren. And it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 21.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Over in the corner, Batum. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Payne passes to Ross. With the drive. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 18. Launches a 3. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever, and I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Now here's Payne. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. For three, Ross. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Highland. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Warren the pass to Landale. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's Powell with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Clippers.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Al Paul. To the paint, here's Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
Muscling his way through the contact. Love the edge that Booker plays with.
Highland passes to Batum. Gordon against Durant. Gordon dishes to Plumlee. 4 on the clock. Pass to Highland. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
An all-around player. One of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Gordon. Down low. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Highland. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Highland's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Pass to KD. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Durant's got 15 points.
What a ruthless move by Durant. Dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
And the rejection by Zubac. Ayton wide open. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Westbrook finds Morris. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kicks it out to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. KD drives in. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Phoenix leading by 10. Okogie, the pass to KD. And the rejection by Zubats. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Leonard, outside Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
And so here's Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Ball passes to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Shoots the 3. A putback, and KD is right there. And the Suns lead by 11.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Paul dishes to Durant. It's good. And that's now 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
The pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Morris for 3. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep. Again, the miss by KD.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Doesn't go for him. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Westbrook. Morris passes to Leonard. Lots of room. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. A deep 3 from Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Zubac. They get the rebound. Passes it to Okogie. Outside, KD. From deep 3-point range, it's off. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it's David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Conley with the ball. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep. Here's Okogie. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside McDaniels. Deflects the pass. Durant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Paul's got space. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shot's good by Towns.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Paul. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley passes to Towns. That one is off. Nice D from Durant. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Booker against Edwards. Ayton with a screen. Booker for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards and Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Bucket off the crossover.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Phoenix. Towns can't get it to go.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Ayton with a screen. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Good on the bucket. Paul's got 6.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Paul. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Give him 8.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Edwards can't hit. And here's Durant. 4 seconds left. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the
fans. Please give a big round of applause for your son's youth team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
The Timberwolves trail. Takes it inside, and Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Durant for 3. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Paul against Conley. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Conley. Ooh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right side, McDaniels launches it. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Booker with it. He's guarded by Conley. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:07 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Now here's Paul. He's got 11. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
Chris so good at being able to provide whatever his team needs, always ready to step up.
Conley passes to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't nail the jumper.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Conley. Misses the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top. They're up. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Timberwolves, 22. And put your hands together and get loud for the Timberwolves.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate on. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Ross for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Stripped away. Here's Landale. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he dunks it down.
Warren being opportunistic there, getting out on the break and then finding a way to capitalize.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Back to Noel. Here's Prince. Deflected. Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Baisley laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley.
Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your Suns dancers.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Timeout called. The Suns. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to Paul so far in the third. Here's Paul on the take and stolen by Gobert. Durant against Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Now here's Durant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Phoenix foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Edwards. He's got 9. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Towns. And the shot goes. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Conley. For 3, Booker sinks the tray. Booker's got 8 points.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards, driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Paul against Edwards. Ayton passes to Paul. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Paul. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
That's his go-to, doing what he can to strengthen their lead.
Paul against Conley. And he's going for the oop here. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Give a big hand to your Suns dancers dancing. Here they are, your Suns dancers. A big cheer for your Suns dancers dancing.
Coach, no doubt, wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Durant against Towns. Outside Durant. To the right side. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Paul passes to Ayton, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
There's the 3. Booker against Conley. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it, now guarded by Booker. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley finds Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Towns against Durant. The kick out to Paul. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Conley against Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Durant against Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker against Conley. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Edwards can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. Here's a 3 from Paul. The 3, Durant. On the wing, Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Edwards. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chris Paul.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And here are the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Durant. From deep. Misses. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be